Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today I'm making a video that I really want to watch and don't really want to make. Because you see, ladies and gentlemen, in Paradox Rift, there are 84 secret rares. And I'm going to show you all 84 secret rares in this video. And finding pictures of all 84 is going to be a pain, and then editing the video to show you all 84 of them is going to be a pain, but I really want to make a video showing off all 84 secret rares. And now I've said 84 so many times, if anyone asks you, it's going to be right there at the front of your brain going, 84! There are 84 secret rares in Paradox Rift. My wish, my request, watch this a couple of times, would you? Tell your friends, get them to watch it a couple of times, because this video is going to be a real pain to make, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome when it's done. Good? Good. So let's start off with the artwork rares then, and obviously we're going to have to go through some of these quite quickly. So in terms of artwork rares, we got ourselves a Crossel, because everybody wanted a Crossel. We got ourselves a Dottler. Remember, Pokemon do this thing where they just choose one of the evolution line and go for it. We've got Toadscruel, which is kind of cool. We got Magby, who's making his return after many years, so that's about right. We've got Iron Moth. We've got ourselves Snorunt, and this might be a good time to mention, I'm using whatever pictures I can find of these. If I've got nice, clear Japanese scans, I'm going to use them. Otherwise, I'm hunting around for English scans. We don't have great ones at the moment. I'll do the best I can. We've got ourselves Mantike, also returning after many years, so that's quite nice. We've got Vanillish, which is one of my absolute favourites. This artwork is stunning. We've got ourselves Wimpod, just, chilling in the bottom of a ship. We've got Veluza, literally ripping the flesh from its body. I'm not kidding. We've got the pair of Plusle and Minun, done by Okacheke. This is the pair I absolutely have to get. It's amazing. We got ourselves a Blitzel. Who doesn't love Blitzel? We got Joltik chilling on a Yamper. We've got a Spaffra done by the wonderful Akira Igawa, not the only Igawa card we're going to see on this list. We've got Gimmighoul looking amazing. We've got Groudon looking kind of angry. We've got Mean Chow. I love Mean Chow. I don't think the card's particularly good enough, unfortunately. It does do 120 if you attach the tool this time. I don't think it's good enough, but I want this card. We've got Minior, because Pokemon finally remember Minior's a thing, and look how great this artwork rare is. We've got Garganacl looking imposing, as Garganacl tends to do. Why are there so many Swablu flying around? I don't really know. Don't worry about it. We've got Sliverwing. I love this Sliverwing. We've got Garbodor, which I pulled in my box and feel very happy about. We've got Yveltal, just, doing Yveltal things. We got Morpeko, having a lovely light lunch. We've got Brute Bonnet, and I know some people are going to adore the Shinji Kanda artwork here. We've got Steelix, working with Steel, and I love Steelix as a card, so I want this very much indeed. We've got Ferrothorn going down steps. We've got Aegislash. Don't forget this is actually done by Takumi Wada, the Zelda artist. We've got Ipom with wonderful artwork by Yukamori. We've got Loudred, being very loud and colourful. We've got Swablu, chilling in amongst a bunch of Wingull, and I really like this one. We got Porygon Z, which I pulled in my box, and I want that Porygon hat. I think I've made that very clear. We got Cyclizar parked up and chilling. We got Iron Juglish flying around in a futuristic dinery setting, which is very cool. Those are the artwork rares. There are very many of them. Moving over into EXs, we've got ourselves a bunch of full arts that look very much like we expect full arts to do. So we got ourselves Frostlass. Obviously, it's a Terra Pokemon, so it's got the kind of white background. We've got Armor Rouge EX, a card I actually really like. If you're healing with Cheryl, etc., this one could be very cool. We got Garchomp, a Terra Pokemon, so it looks like a Terra Pokemon. And Serena, that being a Terra Pokemon, looks like a Terra Pokemon. Love me some Garchomp. We've got Golisopod coming in, doing a hit and run kind of thing, as it tends to do. We've got Tapu Koko, who's, back to some Gen 7 love going on in this set. We got Iron Hands EX, which everybody thinks is going to wreck the format, and you never know, it actually might. We've got ourselves Cofagrigus. That was the surprise EX we didn't know was coming until the set was actually released. I don't think it's great, but it was a nice surprise. We've got Iron Valiant EX with that ability dropping damage counters that everybody loves. We got Hooper EX, who is coming in as a Terra Pokemon. Got this one in my box, was delighted about it. A fighting Pokemon that hits for Darkness Energy could be very relevant. And we got Toxtricity, a fighting Pokemon that hits for Lightning Energy, which could be relevant. We got Sandy Shock CX, which I also got in my box, and it can accelerate energy to itself, and that's lovely. We've got Roaring Moon EX with its instant KO-ness, which could be awesome. We got Aegislash EX, single energy, 70 damage for each prize card you've taken, great in the late game. We've got Goldengo, who I love Goldengo. I really like the design of this full art, and I don't really know why, but I must have it. Plus, Goldengo as a card is nuts. We got Altaria EX, with the lovely ability that heals all your Pokemon. We got Tandemaus staring into your soul. And then we've got Bombardier, who actually, yeah, you know what? You can still use the attack going first, and it goes and searches for 3 basic Pokemon, and that ain't too shabby. There's all your full arts, ladies and gentlemen. There are many full arts. 18 if you want the actual answer. Now, in terms of supporter cards, there are a whole bunch of these coming in as well, because we are mashing together 3 Japanese sets. So we got ourselves full art Larry, and I think I speak for everyone when I say we were looking forward to Larry. We got ourselves a full art Mela. Remember, you can accelerate fire energy while drawing a bunch of cards. That's quite cool. We got full art Norman, who we didn't know was coming until like a day ago. It's not good. Full art Parasol Lady. Everybody loves Parasol Lady, and look, we're coming into autumn, so, or fully in autumn now. Parasol Lady seems very appropriate. We got Professor Sada's Vitality and Professor Turo's Scenario. They are both very good playable cards. Sada attaches energy and draws cards. Turo picks up one of your Pokemon. Both very good, both very popular characters. We got Rika. I love the really clean artwork on this full art. Got that one in my box. Delighted. We got Rourke, who was another surprise one we didn't know was coming until the very last minute, but it's not good. Chantal, who I think might legitimately be the worst supporter card ever printed. We've got ourselves a Tulip, which is really good if you want to be recovering Psychic Pokemon and Psychic Energy. And there we go. Just 10 full art supporters. They made it easy on us. Now, in terms of these special illustration rare Pokemon, we've got 9, and these ones are absolutely ridiculous. I honestly want most of these. Not sure I've got that much money. So we got Garchomp EX here, done by Oswaldo Cato. I like Garchomp as an attacker, even though it's a stage 2. I love Oswaldo Cato as an artist. It is a match I absolutely adore. Now, as I show you Goliath support, I'm also going to put Wimpod back on the screen, because, of course, these very much make a pair. You got the same artist coming in here, and it's very much an evolution of that scene in a shipwreck, and I think it's amazing. Now, Tapu Koko EX, I want this card. I know I want many of these cards, but I really want Tapu Koko. In terms of the special illustration rare Pokemon, this is number 1 for me. It's one of the top 2, alright? I really like Roaring Moon. We'll get there in a minute. But I love Alola. I love Gen 7. I'm going to be replaying Gen 7 soon. Actually, I've done the first couple hours, but I'm going to be replaying it properly soon. And, of course, Worlds in Hawaii next year. I love this card. Iron Hands EX does get itself a special illustration rare. This is one that a lot of people are going to want, because Iron Hands is ridiculous, taking an extra prize when it takes a KO, and this is the fanciest version of that card. Now, Iron Valiant gets a special illustration rare, and I love what they've done here. They've put Iron Valiant there with a bunch of the other future Paradox Pokemon, because why not? Sandy Shock CX has I don't know what it is about this artwork. I just really think this artwork looks amazing. It's quite clean, it's quite simple, and it's just beautiful. And I really like the Sandy Shock CX. Roaring Moon does what Iron Valiant did in terms of just having a bunch of past Paradox Pokemon chilling there, but I just think the artwork here is phenomenal. As we look at Goldengo, I need to show you Gimmighoul again, and then I need to put them together. They make a picture! It's wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. Plus, Goldengo's got a great draw ability and a really good attack that can do lots of damage. I think Goldengo's borderline busted, and I think this artwork is ridiculous. But you could also say that about Altaria in terms of the artwork as well. I think Goldengo's probably a better card, although I like Altaria's healing. But it's just flying through the sky with some other bird Pokemon. What more do you want? Now, in terms of special illustration rare supporters, there's only 6. And somehow I already have 2 of them. And I'm recording this before the pre-release even happens. But we've got ourselves a Mela, chilling with a Torkoal, which I think is adorable. We've got Parasol Lady, which... Parasol Lady is like a generic class of character, right? It's not exactly some character everybody's loving. And the card is fine, but it's only really a great shuffle draw on your first turn going second. But the artwork on this special illustration rare is one of the best supporters we've ever seen. I believe that sincerely. I was lucky enough to get this in my Elite Trainer box, and it is just ridiculous. Go and check out my Elite Trainer box opening. It's linked in the description. Go and see how wonderful this artwork looks in person. We've then got Professor Sada's Vitality and Professor Turo's Scenario. They're both working very hard. Sada is ancient, so she's sitting on steps of a book. Turo's futuristic, so he's sitting in a lab. Both of these are amazing. We got Rika, that I adore here, walking down the road with a glass of bubbly. I assume it's a glass of bubbly. Glass of something. Just having a wonderful old time. And then Tulip is Akira Igawa. This one is amazing. I love Akira Igawa, and we are being spoiled in this particular set. And then finally, the gold cards. We can do these nice and quickly in terms of Pokemon. We got Garchomp, Iron Valiant, and Roaring Moon. All sitting there nice and gold, and they look just like the full arts, but all goldified. In terms of trainer cards, we got Beach Court, Counter Catcher, and Luxurious Cape. People are going to love Counter Catcher because it's a great card. I love Beach Court because it's a great card. But also it is a Kato Stadium with a lovely Flamigo just waving at you. And then we've got Reversal Energy as well, which is also going to be popular because Reversal Energy is great. There we go. I promised you 84 secret rares. I have delivered 84 secret rares. And if it turns out there aren't 84 secret rares, I'm going to have to edit so many times when I said 84, and that's going to make me really sad. Did I accidentally say 82 the first time and already edit them out to say 84? I guess you'll never know. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know which of these you love. I want to know which of these you want to be pulling. I've told you which ones are my favourites, but I want to know yours. And everyone that's still watching, I want to know yours. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, all kinds of fun things. And of course, get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Chelsea Rose, who's been one of our biggest supporters for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to Chelsea Rose for all the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.